Well, we are still waiting on the court's ruling on former President Trump's bid for a special master to look into the documents seized last month at his Mar-a-Lago estate. Now, Trump's legal team taking on the DOJ today, urging the court to rule in their favor, arguing a special master would restore order and increase trust in this investigation. Now, a special master is a third-party lawyer who's court appointed in sensitive cases. Their job to look through seized materials to ensure investigators don't end up with information protected by attorney-client privilege. And senior national correspondent Brian Enton joins us live. Brian, the DOJ, though, is calling that request a moot point.
Yeah, they are, Nicole. The DOJ made very clear in court this afternoon that they already have a special team, a team who they say is independent, reviewing the documents to look and see if any of them are privileged and set those privileged documents aside. But Trump's lawyers said the only way to make this totally fair is to appoint a special master. Former President Trump's legal team enters the federal courthouse in Palm Beach County, Florida. It is the first time Trump's attorneys and DOJ prosecutors were together in the same courtroom since the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago last month. They're debating whether a special master should be appointed to the case. That person would review the documents taken from the former president's resort to determine whether they are privileged. The DOJ argues a special master is not needed because it will delay the criminal investigation. Prosecutors say a government filter team is already reviewing the documents for attorney-client privilege, and because there has been no indictment or arrest, Trump doesn't have a right to have a special master. They emphasized the United States owns the classified documents, not the former president. But Trump's attorneys argued a special master will give Americans more confidence in the process. They said we need to lower the temperature on both sides and take a deep breath. The lawyers called out selective leaking on behalf of the government and compared the situation to an overdue library book. After about an hour and a half, the lawyers left the courthouse with no decision made.
Do you think the former president will be indicted?
Trump-appointed federal judge Aileen Cannon said she would rule in a written order. And that judge did acknowledge that this is an unprecedented situation and told the DOJ prosecutors that this is not so cut and dry about whether or not there should be a special master. So it's clearly something that she is considering. Also today, she ruled to unseal more documents, including a more detailed inventory list of what was taken from Mar-a-Lago. Nicole?
And Brian, something else happening today. The former president making an appearance on a radio show.
Yeah, the former president was on a radio show today, basically saying that if he was elected again, that he would consider pardoning people involved in the January 6th riots at the Capitol. Obviously, that very, very controversial. It's going to be interesting to see what more he has to say about that as we wait to see if he runs.
All right, Brian Enton live for us. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.